The Bible is clear that we should practice giving thanks to God regularly, showing Him our gratitude for all that He does for us, and acknowledging that He provides everything that we need for our lives. Why then is it so hard to remember to give Him thanks? Today, let's talk about why we should give thanks to God. There are lots of biblical reasons to give thanks to God. His love endures forever. He is good, and His mercy is everlasting. Every good thing that ever happened to you or will happen in your future is a gift from the Creator of the universe. So why do we have such a hard time being thankful? Well, human beings are sinful creatures prone to selfishness, envy, and entitlement. We tend to look at greener grass over the fence or what others possess. When we don't get what we feel we deserve, we can get bitter, angry, and envious. Acknowledging God's provision for us as individuals helps put those negative feelings aside, and it's hard to be both grateful and bitter at the same time. Matthew 6:31-32 says, "Therefore do not be anxious, saying, 'What shall we eat?' or 'What shall we drink?' or 'What shall we wear?' For the Gentiles seek after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them all." In addition to thanking God for the big things, we can thank God for the little things we may take for granted: a home, food to eat, people who care, even a furry four-legged friend. The good things in your life are all the gifts from God that are for you. Even when life is rough, we can learn to give thanks to God in those times too. Why? Because we can trust that God is working in us through those not-so-great circumstances. God is sovereign, and nothing happens without Him allowing it. We're not thanking Him for the bad things, but rather that He's sustaining us, giving us strength to endure, and growing our faith through the hard times. To live without gratitude towards God is to allow selfishness, envy, and entitlement to take root in our hearts. Giving thanks to God keeps our hearts open to Him, inviting Him into our pain while keeping a godly perspective. We're not saying you'll never feel ungrateful or that it's bad to be frustrated and hurt. It is not a sin to have emotions. We won't always feel thankful for our circumstances. Some days will be easier than others, but if we can work towards having a thankful heart towards God, we can come closer to discovering godly joy in the midst of hard times. 412teens.org is dedicated to encouraging teens and sharing pearls of biblical truth in a sea of spiritual sludge. Visit 412teens.org to search for more questions about life, the universe, and everything else, or ask your own.